Here we are.
Hello.
Hi, Ange Joyce.
How are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm trying to look for the red light to see what
Yes,
camera we're on. We're
right over
right over
here.
there. Hi, Ange Joyce. It's so nice to see you. Welcome back to Trivia. It's been a while since I've been here.
It has been a while, hasn't it?
It has been a while, but
3
I'm
months?
happy.
4 months, maybe?
Couple months
Yeah,
at least.
yeah.
So
And
I'm
we've
happy
missed
to
it.
be back. You what?
We've missed you.
You've missed me?
Yes.
That's probably not true. But Ange Joyce, it is so nice to be here with you. You know the drill. I don't even have to tell you what the drill is, but I am here with, this is Cooking with Jeff and Chef Paras. And
Yes,
as you
it
can
is.
see to my right,
Chef Paras has morphed into Chelsea Rounds.
my God, it's the magic of television,
But
everybody.
You know what? The hardest thing I think about having Chef Paras on a live program is that he is one busy man. Can we say that?
He's a very busy man.
And anything can come up at any given time. So that's okay.
Well,
we roll
when
with
you
it.
are creating menus and flipping flapjacks, the variables are inevitable and numerous. So.
Yes.
Hence Chelsea, but a very good substitute.
Oh,
I
thank
think
you.
you'll be happy.
Oh, thank
We're going to talk a lot
You flatter
about grilled cheeses today and
I
picking
don't
our
have any
teeth.
grilled cheese questions in this
No
one.
spinach in our teeth.
Oh, no.
No. All right.
No,
I've been
no.
terribly misled, Anne's Choice, but here I am nonetheless.
Although the first question may have something to do with a banana.
A banana.
I'll leave it at that.
All right. Well, you know the drill. What? There's more.
You brought up a very good point. He said, what do we have going on in the community? So off the top of my head, we've got the Catholic Mass this afternoon in the chapel. On Friday, we have a wellness forum, a well-being forum where you're going to meet your new home care team. And that's in the
that's
PAC.
exciting.
I want to say that's at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. I don't remember if it's 1 or 2 o'clock. It's one of those two times.
Okay.
See what I did there? One of those two times, either 1 or 2.
I did see. I
sorry.
chose to ignore.
I'm sorry. Okay. So then, next Wednesday, and Jeff thought that maybe a lot of people might not be interested in this, but in the fitness center next Wednesday, they're having a triathlon.
I didn't say people wouldn't be interested in the triathlon. I just don't know that it's a spectator sport.
I
So,
would spectate a triathlon.
okay.
You
Well,
wouldn't?
if you have time next Wednesday, mosey over to the fitness center and watch people compete in a adjusted triathlon.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is not a true triathlon. It is,
Right.
yes.
And
But
if you see someone from the fitness center, ask them questions. They love questions.
I beg to differ about the spectator sport park because I have been stuck watching the Tour de France every day for the Tour de France, probably for the past 5 years, because Keith loves watching the Tour de France. And there are some crazy spectators in the bike race. So I have to say,
Different than triathlon.
it is different. But
Anyway,
I'm trying.
we
here.
digress. There's a lot happening here at Anne's Choice. I do want to
Yes.
mention that next week at some time, I believe there's a resident town hall.
Thursday
Thursday
at 11 o'clock in the PAC. Live broadcast ACTV.
Yep, you can watch it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Also, in August, you'll get some more information. Check out your anagram and more information to come. On August 23rd, from 10 to 2 in the multipurpose room, we are going to be hosting a General Services Expo where all of our departments will be present. We will have all kinds of information about our department. You can stop by, see who we are, meet our team, ask tons of questions. We're also going to be partnering with the Anne's Choice Safety Committee, and that safety committee will be doing some safety-related things, perhaps with motorized vehicles,
Nice.
etc. So
Very
that's
good.
coming. More information is coming August 23rd in the multi-purpose room. I'm going to back all the way up and rewind. And if we've not met, my name is Jeff. I am the Assistant Director of General Services. You all know Chelsea.
I am the self-proclaimed trivia connoisseur of Anne's Choice.
Yeah, so when this goes down in flames,
No, when we get everybody either a reverse Chelsea or a Chelsea. A Chelsea means nobody got the right answer. A reverse Chelsea is everybody got the right answer. And the
Okay.
reverse Chelsea was something I think that Dick Blackburn or Elaine Kraft came up with, calling it a reverse Chelsea.
a reverse Chelsea.
A reverse Chelsea. Should we
Hard
get
to keep up.
started?
We should get
Are
started.
you going to be odd or me?
I'm always odd.
So am I.
Yeah, so despite what we think, here we go.
Okay.
All right, you know the drill. We're going to answer fast to get more questions. We have 27 of them. That's a big quiz.
Yes.
And question number 1.
And it's about a banana.
True or false? Refrigerating bananas will slow or stop the ripening process.
Do you
I
know the
have
answer?
50% of a guess. I'm going to say yeah. I don't want to. Well, everybody's guessing anyway. I'm going to say it's false, simply because I don't think Chelsea would put it in here if she didn't want to challenge the status quo, and I think a lot of people think that it's true. So
Whoa, that's a very
no,
split.
it is true.
It is true.
Cold bananas are gross.
It's better than a hot banana.
Fair enough.
Mush.
Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's more to this. If you want to store your bananas correctly, you can certainly store them in the fridge. However, they should be ripe when you put them in, as they will not ripen any further in a cool environment. It doesn't matter at all if the skin turns brown as a result of the cold. It will not impair the taste, at least once you aren't eating the skin. At least once you aren't eating the skin.
That's what I get for copying and pasting.
That is
I didn't
terrible
write that.
grammar, Chelsea.
I did not write it. I just copied paste.
All right. Well, you get the drill. Put
Yes.
your bananas in the fridge.
Yes.
It's hot out.
Once they're ripe.
Okay.
Question number 2. Why do crackers have holes in them?
I feel like this is a dad joke.
Makes them easier to chew, prevents air bubbles from forming, it cooks more evenly, or it saves money with less product.
Why do crackers?
I can hear Mickey cackling
I
in
know
there as
there's a
he's
dad
directing
joke
this.
answer to that somewhere. Why do
Did
crackers
I
have
come up
holes
with
in
a
them?
dad joke answer?
No, but
No.
there's one in there somewhere.
I would love to know.
I'm thinking about it.
There you go. You guys are smart.
Prevents air bubbles from forming.
Yep. They cook more evenly.
Oh.
Ta-da!
All
Polly,
right.
want a cracker?
No, but I'm 2 questions in and I'm really hungry. Question 3. Answer fast, you know it. This commonly thought of American food was invented in Switzerland by Waltz Gerber and Fritz Stettler in 1911. Is it the banana split, the American cheese, lobster rolls, or s'mores?
It's a lot of
Waltz
details there.
Gerber and Fritz Stettler sound like they were the founding members of Switzerland.
They kind of sound like maybe a baby food product, doesn't it? Just because of the Gerber.
I suppose so. And the answer is American cheese.
Nobody guessed lobster rolls.
Nobody, with good reason.
Wah, wah.
There it is. Kraft brought it to America and wrapped it in plastic, put it on a burger.
What's
and
more
look at that
American
burger.
than
I'm
that?
so hungry right now, Chelsea.
What is more
I had a
American
snack
than that?
before I came here too, people. American cheese invented in Switzerland. Oh, our first look at Elaine.
Ooh, look at Harvey.
Out in front
All right, friends.
early.
Ooh, Mary.
Mary with a little how do you do
All right.
by literally 11 points.
I love it. But Shelly J's the fastest.
All right, keep going, people.
All right,
Those are
question
some good
number
emojis.
4. I love how we have 18 people. One of these weeks we're going to get above 20 and it's going to be like, yes. One of 4 of these ends up in Nutella.
Oh boy.
Cocoa beans, cashews, hazelnuts, or walnuts.
Okay, I know this answer,
It should be a pretty simple one, I think.
and I'm so glad like one of the answers wasn't like cockroaches.
Ooh,
There are bugs in your food.
there are bugs in your
Not
food.
here at Ann's Choice. I mean processed food.
Yes. Oof. Yeah.
The answer is, of course,
Hazelnuts.
yeah. I like Nutella.
You do? I
Yeah,
don't
do
think
you
I've
like
ever actually
Nutella?
had Nutella.
What?
I don't think I have.
Ugh, it's so good.
Okay.
It's good on a banana.
On your recommendation, I will try Nutella and I will
Nutella and
report
cold
back.
bananas, people.
I will report back.
We're putting things together here.
Yes, we are.
Question 5. Answer fast to get more points. This chef made $70 million in 2020 and was the only chef to be on the Forbes top list of top 100 best paid celebrities that year. Was it Guy Fieri, Emeril Lagasse, Rachel Ray, Gordon Ramsay, or Chef Paras?
Ooh.
Chef Paras
I
is
did miss an
not-
opportunity there, didn't I?
You did.
I'm sorry.
Was not him making 70 million.
I should have.
Who made? I don't know. They're all very high paid chefs.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer is Gordon Ramsay.
Nobody guessed Rachel Ray. She has a TV show. I guess they all have TV shows, don't they?
I would like to say there he is.
I really
First of
was
all,
hoping
Hell's
that
Kitchen is very
Chef
funny.
Paras would be here to make a comment about whatever he is holding up that is
It's some
dangling
kind
like
of fish.
that.
He's holding it by the head,
Oh,
almost by the
that's-
eyes.
That's a fish?
That's a fish.
Oh. When I
and
found
he's
that GIF-
appropriately asking
Yes,
what happened.
What happened? At least there's no curse words in that because I hear he curses a lot.
He does, but I'll tell you what, he has got some hamburger places that are delicious.
I don't think I've ever eaten at one of
You're
his
missing
hamburger
out.
places. All right, number 6. This candy used to have vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate flavors in one.
Oh.
M&M's, Three Musketeers, Snickers, or Twix.
What?
Now, I have a confession. We asked a very similar question to this a few weeks ago when we did our candy trivia. So, to some people, this might seem very familiar.
Vanilla,
I asked it a
strawberry,
little
and
differently in that one.
Chocolate flavors in one.
Mhm.
In one what?
In one bar
One
or
serving?
pack or Three Musketeers.
Three Musketeers. What?
Mhm.
So they had a chocolate,
Yeah.
vanilla, and strawberry.
That's why it was the Three Musketeers.
Was it an ice cream sandwich bar?
No. It was like the same kind of like nougat and all that kind of stuff that they do. And
Really?
yes.
I don't like Three Musketeers that much.
Oh.
Do
well,
you?
I'll take your Three Musketeers. When we do
But-
Halloween trick-or-treating, I will take your Three Musketeers, and then what would you like from me? Twix?
Snickers.
Snickers, there you go. We're going to trade.
Basically, Three Musketeers with caramel and nuts.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Candy time. Question 7. Answer fast to get more points. And the question is, how many pineapples do you get from one pineapple plant? 1, 3 to 5, 10 to 15, or dozens? I'm going to be honest with you.
You ever think of this?
I've never actually seen a pineapple plant.
Oh, you're missing out. Neither have I.
All right. How many pineapples do you get from one pineapple plant?
I am kind of a gardening connoisseur, but pineapples are one thing that I have not started to try to grow.
I don't know this
There
answer
you go.
whatsoever. Just one.
Nice. Only
Boy,
one. Wait for
one-
the picture on the next slide. It's
One
fantastic.
pineapple.
One soul lonely, alone in the wilderness pineapple.
But for all of the pineapples we have in this world,
Yes.
that's a lot of pineapple plants.
Yes.
And then it dies after that?
I don't know. Maybe that's the next question. No, it's not the next question. I'm just teasing.
All right. Leaderboard.
Ooh. Ooh, man, there's some movement
There
here.
has been a lot of movement. Look at Gail
Uh-huh.
shooting straight to the top. Shelly's the
Yep.
fastest. DB, Bell, Woo Ho Ho.
Woohoo!
Is that how you spell that?
I want to say that one of the trivia quizzes that was Chris Donati and Vince Scala, they were both going woo, 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 like trying to,
Oh.
come up with what that would sound like.
Okay.
It was pretty
We
fantastic.
have 19 players now.
We do. Come on, one more, friends. One more. In a restaurant kitchen, the entrepreneur is responsible for cooking what? Desserts, appetizers and vegetables, meats, or fish? I was really hoping that Chef Paras could be here and talk about who in our kitchens fills that role. Entremetier. It's French.
Mate. Mate.
Entremete.
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 I feel like every time you walk into a kitchen, I want to have a French accent.
Okay, you can.
Thank you.
Nobody's going to judge.
Appetizers and vegetables. All right.
Yep.
Responsible for
Hot hors
Go
d'oeuvres
ahead.
or hot appetizers. Frequently does the soups and vegetables, starches and pasta. May also do egg dishes. And in a fully traditional brigade system, soup station and vegetables.
No, the Lugamier.
The Lugamier.
Lugamier
Lu-
does
Legume,
vegetables,
but it's
and
a
the Potimer.
Lumiere, like
No,
Lumiere.
nope,
No?
no.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nope,
I'll stop.
we're not going. You wanted to go right down.
I
Beauty
wanted
and
to
the
go
Beast.
right to Beauty and the Beast, of course.
Not we're on food.
Ah.
Beef Wellington is named after this person. He was a British military hero that defeated Napoleon. Richard Foster, Arthur Wellesley, Muzio Fraginapoli something, or Arnold Bennett.
On the uphand,
Wait,
try the gray stuff. It's delicious.
I know this answer because I just got back from England and Scotland.
What?
And we saw statues of this man
Oh,
all
man.
over London.
Oh,
I know this.
I am so jealous.
Arthur Wellesley, the Duke of Wellington.
I am so jealous.
There he is, the Duke of Wellington. I don't think that's an actual photograph,
I
people, so
think
don't
it's
be fooled.
probably a painting.
Yeah, the Duke of Wellington, I actually saw he's buried in a crypt below St. Paul's Cathedral, which is enormous in the heart of
Yeah.
London. I went all the way to the top spire, the little, like, 10-foot little railing to walk out on
I am so
at the top of
jealous.
St. Paul's Cathedral. But in the crypt, all the way down below, more, like, almost 100 feet taller than the Statue of Liberty, below that, from the tippy top all the way down, the Duke of Wellington is buried there, as is Christopher Wren, the architect of St. Paul's Cathedral, as is Florence Nightingale, and several others.
I'm so jealous.
It was really a wonderful trip,
I
but
wanna
we're not
travel.
here to talk about my trip.
Can I travel?
Yeah, anybody can
I
travel.
would love to go to Europe, specifically Paris, but I will take anywhere really.
Yeah,
The reality of it is that wherever we go, we have a good time, so it doesn't really matter where we go,
so just start traveling.
basically.
We've gotten on a tangent here.
I know, I'm
Question
sorry.
10.
Oh, question 10. Before Le Cordon Bleu became a world-renowned cooking school, it was this: an email chain, Julia Child's house, a newspaper, or a magazine.
I didn't know it was a world renowned. I like,
Really? You've never heard of Le Cordon Bleu?
no, but that's why Chef Paras was
It
going
has
to be my
something to do with Julia
teammate.
Child, but that's not necessarily the answer
Her
in this
house,
case.
Le Cordon Bleu?
Yes, Julia Child has
I don't
something
think Julia
to do
Child
with it.
was emailing.
A
Nobody-
magazine.
It was a magazine.
A magazine.
We turned a magazine into a cooking school.
Yes, we did.
There it is.
And yes, every time that Julia
1895.
Child cooked, she was wearing the Le Cordon Bleu, like pin.
She was a
on her-
graduate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Were you working here when we did the Julia Child event for philanthropy?
No.
No, it's a couple years back.
Question 11 of 27.
It was pretty cool.
We're not even halfway.
I know. I'm sorry.
Here we go. These were invented around 5,000 years ago and were to be used in cooking more than consuming. To be used at forks, table knives, spoons, or chopsticks. So interesting. I have a very good guess here.
Okay.
I have two very good guesses. here.
Two very good guesses. One of them
Yeah.
better be better than the other.
Well, one of them I think is better than the other, but here
Okay.
we go, people. The answer, of course, is chopsticks. That was my
China.
first guess. Chopsticks originated in ancient China as early as the Shang Dynasty in 1766 BC. The earliest evidence of a pair of chopsticks made out of bronze was excavated from that guy's tomb in 1005 at that place, dated roughly 1200 BC. Yeah.
Fascinating. Oh, another leaderboard.
There we
Oh,
go.
law and order. Dununch. I
Well,
see
we
you.
got you. We got you, Law
I
and
see
Order.
you.
Elaine, you're coming back.
Yes, she is, but Gail's still holding strong.
Gail holding strong. Mary, you're not out of this yet.
Number 12. This state has a law that you cannot carry an ice cream cone in your back pocket.
I know this
So,
answer.
Jeff, you better
I
not
actually
try it.
know this answer. I
Texas,
kid you not.
New Jersey, Montana, or Kentucky. I know that you're going to go outside right now and put an ice cream
Right,
cone
because-
in your back pocket
Because it's not
just
one of the
to be
answers.
funny.
It's not against the law.
It would be a funny moment, though. I hope you just don't
guess.
sit down on it because that could be
I would
crunch.
eat that ice
you know.
cream cone before I got outside. I'm hungry.
Just the cone.
I'm hungry.
Yep.
Kentucky.
Good
I knew
old
that.
Kentucky.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you've been to Kentucky, that question makes sense.
In some states, it is illegal to keep an ice cream cone in your back pocket. This is because it was once a trick used by horse thieves to lure horses away from their owners.
That makes complete sense.
I'm surprised it wasn't like salt cubes, because don't horses eat salt cubes?
Yeah, but if you put a salt cube in your back pocket, it's going to disappear. The ice cream
But
cone will
what's an
stick
ice cream
out.
cone going to do?
It's going to stick out of your back pocket so they can see it.
Ah,
Question 13, answer fast. What is the last name of Nathan's creator of Nathan's famous hot dogs? Is it Nathan Bellevue, Nathan Cardini, Nathan Melba, Nathan Handworker?
do you know this one?
I appreciate that you make up 3 false answers of last names.
I think I
were
came
having
up with
Melba
those
toast.
last names somehow. It was not just a random thing. It might have been people that have first names that are very famous, but like the last name's not well known.
Nathan Handworker.
Handworker.
You should have called them Handworkers Famous Hot Dogs.
Very
There they
much.
are. Hey, folks, I hope you got to see the hot dog eating contest this year on July 4th. It's on ESPN every year on July 4th. It's absolutely fascinating and totally disgusting.
I heard. I
But-
only heard commentary. I did not get to see the
Yeah, it was
grossness.
a little gross. Before they had a lemonade drinking contest
Oh yeah.
where an enormous man drank a gallon of lemonade in like 18 seconds and didn't spill a drop.
The worst part about this is that there's like a science behind eating astronomical amounts of
Yeah,
food.
a lot of those guys are very thin.
And they like just open up their esophagus just like a snake or something, and like an anaconda, and just inhale the whole, like, what?
I would do that right now. I'm so hungry. I would just eat a lot of food right now. Not fast though.
Question number 14, while I hide from Jeff because he's threatening anaconda style
I'm
eating.
threatening eating.
How many knives make up a professional knife set? They are used only by one chef in a professional kitchen. Is it 3, 3 to 6, 3 to 18, or 6 to 24? Again, I thought that
A
Chef Paras.
professional chef set.
Yes, I thought that Chef
He has
Paras
his own set.
would have a very good commentary
I've
to
seen
this
him
question.
carrying his own set.
Have you now?
Yeah,
Out of the kitchen?
I think so. To the
Yikes.
kitchen. It's not something you leave there.
Oh.
3 to
3
18
to 18.
knives.
Mm-hmm.
I need a steak and a butter, and I'm good. Wow.
Yep.
Look at that.
Uh-huh.
They're sharp.
Pretty much.
All right. Question 15.
We're getting there. We're more than halfway now.
We are more than halfway. This has a polymer in cell walls that ensure a tender taste. Just try to overcook it. That is a wild question. Honey, mushroom, almond, or beetroot? Whatever the answer is, it has a polymer in cell walls that ensure a tender taste.
I kind of love it when you say that that is a crazy question.
Okay, I'm glad.
Wow, that's a really split.
A
It's
mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
You can't overcook a mushroom?
Yes.
I love mushrooms.
Ugh.
I'm still hungry.
Ugh.
You don't like mushrooms?
Too slimy.
You haven't had the right mushroom.
Maybe not.
Uh-oh, woohoo-hoo-hoo!
I wouldn't say this if my
With a
mom were
run.
listening, but my mom sometimes does not know how to cook things, so she has ruined things for me in the past.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
I
you
know,
just
right?
outed your mom on
I
national
know.
television.
National television.
National television.
Yep.
She's going to get a load of this. Gail, Elaine,
Gail is actually
still
increasing
holding
her
tight.
lead, so
Still
Gail
holding
is
tight.
pulling away. All right. Number 16. This is the patron saint of cooks and culinarians. Hint, think of the Bible. Saint Ruth, Saint Martha, Saint Peter the Apostle, or Saint Thomas.
Cooks and culinary. I know this one.
Do you?
I do know this one. Yeah. Because she was scattering about while the men sat and waited for her, and she waited on them.
Oh, look at that 19th person. Maybe you'll get that answer because of it. Oh, yep, Martha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep,
Wait, is that a St. Martha action figure?
I think so. The
Oh,
arm kind
boy.
of comes down and chops because she's the
With
patron
what? That
saint.
big
Yes.
stick?
Yes.
Wow.
I would imagine in Bible
Do
times
you think
they had to
St.
use what
Martha
they
had her own set of chef knives?
I don't know that they would have chef
Up
knives.
to 24 chef knives. Question 17. Here it comes. You know the drill. Answer fast to get more points. Where was the Caesar salad invented? I know this answer too. I just read an article on this.
Uh-huh.
Des Moines, Iowa, Delhi, India, Toronto, Canada, or Tijuana, Mexico. I know this answer.
Pretty well known.
And there
one, I
was a
think.
guy who preserved the original recipe
Oh, I thought you were going to say the original
of
salad.
the Caesar salad.
I was
No,
going to be pretty grossed out there for a
the
moment.
original. We have that today because there was a guy who preserved the original recipe after its invention.
Interesting.
The Caesar salad
mean, it's
was
not a hard
invented in
invention.
course in Tijuana, Mexico.
It's not a hard recipe. Like, it's pretty straightforward.
No,
and
but
simple.
like throwing in that dressing and the Parmesan cheese and the croutons.
And the lettuce.
And, plain lettuce is the worst.
There you go.
Plain lettuce is the worst.
Italian man operating a restaurant in Tijuana.
I like chicken Caesar salad.
The chicken does add a different element to it. Yes, I will give you that.
All right,
All
there
right,
he is.
Moving right on along.
It said in there the original recipe included anchovies. Ugh,
18.
I know, right? Here
Not
we go.
me. This Disney movie featured a garbage boy turned chef, Alfredo Linguini, and also Remy the Rat.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Everybody should get this.
I don't know. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Ratatouille, Chocolat, or Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. But somebody liked it. Did you see in the corner
I
of the
saw
screen there?
someone
Somebody
liked
was
it.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
go Disney.
I will say, without giving the answer away, I really enjoyed Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Yes,
It's
it
really
is.
one of my
It is
favorite movies.
definitely a winner. There you
Yep.
go.
As well as Guess Who's Coming to Dinner
Yes.
with Sidney Poitier. There he is.
Yep, Remy the Rat. We call it Ratatouille in our house because
Okay.
for a while Natalie couldn't say Ratatouille, so we were just calling it Ratatouille. And
That makes
you know,
perfect sense.
Yeah.
Question 19. The word restaurant was first used in England in English in 1806. Prior to that, what term was used? Food factory, cook cabin, eating house. 1806 was the first time pay to eat in history. Oh. I'm surprised like it wouldn't be like pub or
It is not based on the answers. You are correct.
I'm surprised at that, but here it is in
I had some
1806.
interesting grammatical things going on in this
It's a
question, didn't
little
I?
wild.
Sorry about that.
It was an eating house. There's a popular eating house with a lot of wasted space with high roofs.
But there's a dog in the middle.
Yeah.
So it's not really
unsanitary.
wasted space
That's
because
unsanitary.
the food is going to be eaten, the scraps get eaten by the dog. It's been going back way back in history.
When I go home, that's my favorite eating house.
Yes.
Uh-oh, there could be a shift.
Nope. Gail's holding
Oh,
strong.
Gail, holding on.
Yep.
Gail, you're pulling away. Law and Order,
Although
you're in
Elaine's
it.
the fastest.
Sakura,
I like
New,
it. Woo, woo,
Shelley,
woo.
Mary, don't give up. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
Question 20. Astronaut John Young smuggled this into space in 1965. He returned it to his pocket after realizing what happens at zero gravity.
Oh boy.
Is that a bacon cheeseburger, a Coca-Cola, live ants, or corned beef sandwich?
Oh my God, I'm so hungry.
The live ants really get you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, uh-huh. Some cultures, you know, it's a thing. Corned beef sandwich.
He
Now this is
smuggled
really
this
gonna,
into
the next
space.
question is going to really make you hungry.
At least it's preserved in resin, but yuck. Well, that's the original
That
corned
is
beef
the
sandwich?
original according to the sign behind it, yes. Uh-huh.
Preserved in resin and worn. Oh, look good. Question 21 of 27.
We're getting
As they say in French, this is the home stretch.
French.
Pat Oliveri invented this in 1930. Is it the corned beef sandwich? Nope, it's water ice, Philly cheesesteak, Philly soft pretzel, or stromboli. Pat Oliveri invented this in 1930.
Got a good guess?
No,
No?
it's all very Philadelphia there. It's all just very Philadelphia around here.
I mean,
But
it
I'm
is
hungry.
very Philadelphia around here, yes.
Sure is. Say that with pride.
Yeah.
The answer is the Philly cheesesteak.
Pat's Cheesesteaks.
Ah.
Come
Oh, is that
on.
the original Pat?
That's Pat standing there looking all happy about his cheesesteaks.
You know why?
What?
Because he's the king of steaks.
You got it.
Not really steaks, but we get it.
Yes.
He's the king.
He should be wearing a crown if he's the king.
There it is. And Morton, is that still there? Pat's?
Probably, well, yeah, but it's probably not the original. It's
I hope not.
probably been
That's
redone.
unsanitary.
Question number 22. When this drink was created in 1885, it was called Waco. Tang, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, or Kool-Aid?
I think I know this answer.
Do you now?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been to Waco?
No.
No?
No, but I believe I know this answer. I think it was originally created for medicinal purposes. And the answer is Dr. Pepper.
Is that what you thought it would be?
I'm not sure. Look, you can go to the Dr. Pepper
Yep.
Museum.
It's a big thing.
It is?
Oh, yes.
What do they have in there besides all the different bottles of Dr. Pepper?
Recipes?
All right, that's one room. Question 23. Here we go. Still in the home stretch. Rounding third base. This is the oldest fast food burger chain in America. It was founded in Kansas in 1921. Is it Burger King, White Castle, McDonald's, or Sonic? I don't know that I have this answer.
Really?
I don't think it's McDonald's.
That might be the first time you've said that this whole game.
I know.
You don't know.
Sonic could be. People enjoyed roller skates back then.
They did. Well, maybe not in the 20s. Roller skates were more of a hippie thing, wasn't it? Like in the 60s?
No, White Castle. I love White Castle burgers.
Do you now?
My record for White Castle burgers back in college, here it comes, people. Back in college, I ate 18 White Castle burgers. Yeah.
So you're saying that the Nathan's hot dog thing, when you open up your esophagus and just inhale
No,
something like an anaconda, is what you did back in college?
It wasn't that fast. It was 18 really good White Castle burgers. They may have
In one
cheese on-
sitting?
Yeah, but they're not big. Have you had a White Castle
No.
burger? They're only like that big.
Still,
18
18
is-
sliders? No.
Yeah, 18 sliders.
Too much.
It wasn't then. And now I'm really hungry. If anybody is out there, could you please run to White Castle?
Well,
and
where's
grab
the
me some
nearest
burgers?
White Castle? It's not really a local thing.
I don't know where it is.
It's more of like a southern thing, right? Or is it Western?
I'll tell you what, folks. If you just run to Banners and have like a tuna and Swiss ready for me when I get out of here, I'll
Tuna
be
and
super.
Swiss, huh?
Yeah, it's really good. What? All right, can we move on?
Oh, a leaderboard. Ooh, Elaine's gaining a little
she's
bit,
trying.
but I still think it's Gail. Yep.
Just barely, though.
Oh, Belle made it on.
Just barely. Mary, Betty. Hi, Betty.
Hi, Betty.
Nick, Harvey. Keep pressing, folks.
Yep, we got one more bunch of questions.
3
Here
to be
comes
exact.
24.
Or 4. We're about to read the 4th.
If you order popcorn in South Africa, it's likely that you are getting this. Great white shark,
Oh.
termites or ants, coffee beans, or corn.
Oh.
Ugh.
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 I don't know how to respond to any of this.
You know. Are you a coffee drinker?
I'm a big coffee drinker.
So do you like coffee
No.
beans? No?
Not in the least.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even like chocolate covered coffee
Nope.
beans? Interesting. Yep.
Popcorn is termites or ants?
It's one of those places in the world that they eat bugs.
People fry and roast insects like ants and termites and eat them like popcorn. It's probably very good if you could keep an open mind and not know exactly what you were eating.
We're very American in our eating habits, I think. You know,
It's true.
We're not foragers anymore. We are very.
Not really sure most countries are foragers.
No, but like some people remember how to forage in their history. Like American, like we weren't really. Okay, I'm sorry.
Are you saying that they're serving those because they're foraging?
No, they're just
South
they're not as
Africa is-
grossed out at that kind of thing. I think as Americans as a whole, and there are definitely people that don't go by this, but if you can see what you were eating as it looked like when it was alive, I think it grosses a lot of Americans out. You know, some people will eat fish and they'll literally get the fish slapped down on the table and then they'll slice and dice it in front of you and they'll be able to eat it and that's fine. But I think just the American way. Should I just stop talking?
I don't know that you should stop talking. You might want to change direction.
Okay, moving on.
Question
Like that
25,
segue?
folks. Here we go. The first luxury dining experience opened in this city in 1782. It was the first of its kind. Was this London, Paris, Bologna, or Barcelona?
So
Yeah.
how many of those cities have you been to?
Just one, just London.
Oh, okay.
The first luxury dining experience. But was it in a eating house? Because we realized that, like,
You
when
are
was
correct.
the eating house wasn't until 1800.
Magically, everybody got
But
it
in
right.
Paris,
It
there was the
in
luxury
Paris.
dining experience. There it is.
Doesn't it look luxurious?
It looks like you
Small.
pay for food in
It
a
looks
red
small.
restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah, there you are. I'm sure the menus are delicious.
Ooh, maybe not the menus. Maybe what you order off of the menu. No? Okay. Question number 26.
She'll be here all week, people.
This urn-shaped oven first appeared over 5,000 years ago to the ancient Indus Valley civilization. Trivection oven, horno, tandoor, or clome oven.
I
This
don't
is
know
pretty
what
easy,
any of
actually.
that means.
No, this is pretty easy. I remember learning about this probably in high school.
This urn-shaped oven. It's an oven.
Yeah, it's a tandoor. Made out of clay.
There it is.
Yep.
All right. Seems interesting.
Oveny.
I
That's a
guess.
hot question.
Folks,
isn't it?
this is the last question, so prepare for a $5,000 answer.
Ooh, that's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure, but you could win it on one question if everybody else gets it wrong. During the Cold War, Marshal George Zhukov of the Soviet Union wanted to keep drinking Coca-Cola, so he used a bottle that looked like what? Vodka, kvass, Lipton, or birch juice? Marshal George Zhukov. I don't know the answer to this. I would not think vodka because vodka is clear and Coca-Cola is not.
Reverse Chelsea.
Oh boy.
Oh, Jeff.
We waited till 27 for it.
But you know what? That's
If
okay.
you were waiting for it, there it is.
We don't.
Oh,
really
we have
to-
a whole thing here.
We don't really have to read the whole thing. if we don't
Coca-Cola
want to.
produced Coke
Okay.
that looked like vodka during the Cold War. When Russia, or then the Soviet Union, opposed America and its capitalism, Coca-Cola made by the U.S. was still a favorite drink. George Zhukov of the Soviet Union particularly liked the beverage. However, because of the Soviet sentiment, he didn't want to be seen in public enjoying the soft drink, nor did he want to give it up. Basically, the second paragraph says he put it in a vodka bottle, the clear version. Like Coke
So there's-
really just wanted to keep selling their product.
But there's actually an additional picture, if you advance the slide again, that shows you what the bottle looked like.
Ah,
Yeah.
how a U.S. president enabled the general's Coke addiction.
Uh-huh.
Fun fact.
That was the closest that I could find to a picture of what it looked like. And obviously,
Is
I
that-
think
is
that those
that
are just empty
Zhukov?
bottles.
Is that Zhukov right there?
I don't know. But I think those bottles might be empty, which is why it
I
doesn't
don't know.
look.
That man has a lot of medals
He does, yes,
for drinking Coca-Cola.
pretty much.
He
The
was
Coke
very smart.
enabled the medals, is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Something went wrong.
It's okay.
We're gonna
We're
reset.
gonna, backspace and then forward space again, and it'll reload.
Here we go.
It's silly like that sometimes.
Back
It is
there.
the internet. Oh,
And the winner, Gail, you did it. You did it. You did just enough. Ta-da! Gail.
oh my goodness, yeah.
Elaine, not too
Woo!
far back.
That was like,
And then Nick kind of coming up there in third.
Yes.
Well hung on to.
all right.
And the rest of the leaderboard, you can see up there. Gail, you know where to find your gift, or
Yep.
someone will find you
Beth
with
Muller,
your new Monte Carlo.
Give her a call with the new Monte Carlo.
Yes. Yeah. Ann's choice. I'm hungry. Now I'm
Somebody feed this man. I'm gonna step away and
I'm
get out of his
exhausted.
eating range.
We're always so happy to be with you. Chelsea, thanks for the fill-in.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I hope, folks, that you've enjoyed all of the food-related trivia. It was fun.
It is
It's
always
always fun. If you have any questions or especially complaints, you know where she works. Yeah, how's that?
You know what? I will take bad feedback. You know why? At least they're watching.
I don't know how to respond to that.
None of us can be perfect, right? We're all human beings. We all make mistakes, but at least they're watching.
At least you're
So
watching.
thank you for watching.
And Joyce, thank you for watching. We're always happy to be with you on Wednesdays at 11. Keep coming back. Thank you.
Have a good day.